Whenever I cover games, unless it's already 6 feet deep and waiting for a spot at the pearly gates, I have hopes that the games improve and become something better or, in some regards, prove me wrong. Well, the game we're talking about today has managed to do both easily, and I'm not afraid to admit that I put my damn foot in my mouth with this game. Today, get ready to load up the vehicles and choose your side because we're talking about Operation Harsh Doorstop. And if you don't mind, consider subbing to the channel if you enjoy what you see today. Okay, let's continue. If you don't know what OHD is, allow me to explain. According to the Steam page, Operation Harsh Doorstop is an Unreal Engine powered shooter sandbox similar to mod-friendly games like Ravenfield and Garry's Mod, but with roots in tactical shooters like Squad and Arma 3. The game is completely free, donation sourced, and has full Steam Workshop support as well, which has a lot of people turning their sights to this game. But Blackout, even with it being free, does the game even get updated? Well, I'm glad you asked, Jeremy, because today we're talking about a plus-sized update that essentially is gonna change the game not only aesthetically, but how it plays as well. In fact, I got to experience this update with my brother Redbeard Mortis, who also covered this update on his channel. And if you can, go to his channel and tell him he smells like burnt rubber. Thanks in advance. This document coming from Drake is damn near the length of the Bible itself, so I'm gonna be skipping around a bit. However, if you're interested in reading the whole thing in detail, I'll provide the link down below. First off, vehicles. When I first played this game and didn't see any vehicles, I thought they were either all destroyed or the map bugged out and didn't give us any. No. It turns out there were never any vehicles. Until now. This update is introducing the addition of vehicles, including the Insurgent Technical, a versatile 3-seater that incorporates advanced animations for man turrets, driving and armed passengers, and the MRAP Oshkosh, a range of armored vehicles created and produced by Oshkosh Defense and subsidiary of Oshkosh Corporation. Some other vehicles included as a stretch goal are the LAV IFV, the BTR-82, the M923 truck, and the Cam AZ 6350 truck. I don't know what else to say other than it's about damn time we got some vehicles in this game. The next thing I want to talk about, and something I'm glad they're doing, is an animation update. Seriously, look at this prone crawling. What am I, a fucking worm? We can see in the document that there are going to be some major improvements to the crawling, more responsive character animations, and my personal favorite, improved vaulting. Seriously, the vaulting in this game was so cheeks, it would get you killed more times than not because of how slow it is, so I'm glad it's going to be improving. Next thing on the list of things I'm thankful for are the new game modes making their way to OHD. The first one is Terrorist Hunt, and according to the document, this mode involves a small squad whose objective is to locate and eliminate terrorist soldiers on the map. Players can choose to play on either side, but this mode is likely to be favored by single players or those who prefer cooperative gameplay. Blue 4 players will have to access the approximate location of Op 4 players. Op 4 players, on the other hand, must strive to survive for a specific duration of time in order to achieve victory. This next mode sounds like a combination of T-Hunt from Rainbow Six Siege and the Control game mode from Call of Duty, mixed in with a little bit of Hardpoint or even King of the Hill. I could be completely wrong about this, but that's the first impression I have so far. The next one is Assault Rush, which draws inspiration from the Rush game mode in the Battlefield series. In this game mode, players are divided into two teams, attackers and defenders. The goal for the attackers is to destroy the weapon caches that are guarded by the defending team. A little note that he adds at the end is that these weapon caches are designed in a way that allows other mod teams to utilize them and create other game modes that involve destructible objectives. I swear, if we don't see some one life game modes like Search and Destroy come from this, I'm going to be highly disappointed. The rest of the document are what they label general improvements and involve things like joining servers through hyperlinks, server Steam Workshop integration, which will allow you to automatically download mods that are used on the server, a voting system, and so much more. I think that's about all I want to cover at the moment, but like I mentioned, I'm going to be leaving the link down below, so go check it out. For my final thoughts, this is the only other game I've covered on this channel that's made me eat my own words so far. When it first came out, I thought this game was headed to where it needed to be, but at the pace of someone driving a motor scooter on the highway and blocking up traffic for everyone else. When I saw the improvements Drake is planning to make and then playing with the vehicles on the test server, it made me excited for what the entire update is going to do to the game. It's obvious that Drake has listened to the community and he's doing just about everything he can to improve what we've been criticizing the most and then some. While the game is going to be far from what most people are used to with similar subgenres like Squad or even Hell Let Loose, I'm confident in saying that over time, this will be a viable option for those that can't afford those games. And hell, I'll even say it's one now, but it's just extremely work in progress. I don't know if Drake is ever going to see this, but if he does, I respect what you're doing, man. Just keep your head up, keep moving forward, release this badass game, and then just relax. Now I turn the mic to you. Let me know down below what you think about OHD. Do you think that this game is shaping up to be something good? Is it too early to tell? Let me know. And while you're down there, go ahead and optimize that like button and full send that sub button, also YouTube can show you my content free of charge. This is Sir Blackout signing off to spawn camp the enemy with a BTR. We do a little bit of trolling here on the battlefield. Later.